Hello, good evening all. Welcome to Pantech E-Learning. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Rajeshwari. Good evening, Ashwin Santosh. Good evening, Ankit. Anik. Okay. Yeah, welcome to Pantech. Yeah, good evening, Bhavana Priya. Everyone, good evening. My voice is clear, right? My voice is clear. Anybody tell? My voice is perfect. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you. In the previous section, we discussed about operators, right? Okay, in this section, we will discuss about conditional statement. What is a conditional statement in Python? Okay. Okay, during the session, we will put the link of Google form in the comment section, so you can make your attendance through that form. Okay, because the 80% of attendance only get the certificate. Okay, so you can make your attendance. Yeah, good evening all. Okay, during the session we will put the Google form link in comment section. You can access and make your attendance. Okay, because the 80% of attendance only get the certificate, and it also has some basic pay. Okay, link will be available in during the live. Okay, don't worry about that. Make sure your attendance. Okay, in the previous section we discussed about operators. Okay, we discussed about what is the purpose of operator, what is the use of operator in Python programming. I'm correct? And in this session we will discuss about conditional statement. Okay, in this session we discuss about what is conditional statement, what is the purpose of conditional statement, and what are the use of using conditional statement. Fine. What is the purpose of using the conditional statement in programming languages? Okay, in conditional statement, okay, in conditional statement we have 4 different types of conditional statement we using. Okay, 4 different types of conditional statement we using. Okay, basically the conditional statement is help a program make decision. I just give the example. If there is a rain in outside, we need to take an umbrella, right? Otherwise, okay, if you need to play in outside, if there is a rain, we need to get an umbrella. Otherwise, we don't need it. Okay. In this sentence, we take some decision. If there is a rain, we need to take umbrella. Otherwise, we don't need to take umbrella. We just go and play. Okay. These are little decision making. Okay. The same thing, the conditional statement is make our program take a decision. Okay. Take a decision. Okay, in this conditional statement we have four keywords that using to make a decision. Okay, 4 types of keywords. We just see one by one. Okay, we just see one by one. What is conditional statement? The statement in Python are used to control the flow of the program. Okay, they allow the program make decision based on certain condition. Okay, basically we need to take a decision, this or that. Okay, this or that. Okay, we need to take a decision based on the situation. Okay, these are called conditional statement. We need to take a decision based on the situation. Situation means based on the program. Based on the program, we need to take a proper decision. That is called conditional statement. Okay, based on the situation, we need to take some decision, this or that. Okay, these are called decision statement or conditional statement. Okay, now everyone understand what is conditional statement. We need to take a decision based on the program. Based on program. Okay, before understanding this, we need to create a new folder for using. Okay, we're not using new folder, we already have the. Okay, yeah, okay, we need to create a new folder now. Again, we need to install Jupyter for this folder. Okay, just creating a folder, type folder. Okay, we creating a new folder here. We need to again install Jupyter. I'm just deleting the existing folder, so I create again. I just creating a one folder here and go inside of folder, and the same thing we do in previous session also. We just copy the whole link. Okay, and I copy this, and again I go to the search bar and type cmd, and cd means change directory. We need to change the location to that folder. So, okay, so we can paste that folder location and I enter. Then we go to the folder location in command prompt. Okay, I just clear. CLS means clear. Okay, now again I just creating my virtual environment. Okay, because I delete the previous folder. How creating virtual environment? We just type python m venv and type the virtual environment name. I just type my env and enter. When I enter in this folder, it will be creating my env. Okay, in this folder we creating my env. Okay, we just go through the folder. There's a script folder here, and in this script folder we see the activate. Only we activate this to activate the virtual environment, so we can go to that folder. First I type the just a minute. Yeah, first I need to type a folder name, and I need to slash scripts. Okay, scripts. Just a minute. Your screen is clear, right? My screen is clear. Screen is visible, right? Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, first we need to mention our folder name, after that I put slash, sorry, I just mistake, wrong key. Okay, first we need to mention our folder name, my env is my folder name, and put slash and type scripts and type that activate. We need to activate that environment. So now it will be activate. If you activate this, it look like this. Okay, if you activate, it look like this. Screen is not clear. Now you see. Okay, it look like this, my env. Okay, and after that I need to again install the Jupyter, because I delete the previous folder we installed. Okay, I just reinstall, pip install Jupyter notebook. Okay, notebook, enter, and now the all files resources are collecting. Okay, because we existing folder I mistakenly delete that, so that's why we again creating Jupyter. Just a minute. Okay. If there is screen is not clear, you can just try YouTube higher resolution. Maybe there is a reason. Okay, we just create it. Okay, I just clear using CLS. That means we need to clear this. Okay, And now the Jupyter notebook is installed in our folder. Okay, installed in our folder. Okay, install in our this folder. Okay, now we can type Jupyter notebook. Now it will be open in the browser. Okay, now it open in the browser. Now it open in the browser. It look like this. Okay, now we are again creating new Python, and it will be relocated to the another tab. Okay, if I just zoom it, okay, it's going to the another folder. Now we again print hello world and enter. It work correctly. Okay, I just remove it. Okay, now we properly install Jupyter notebook. Okay, now we understand if statement. Okay, first we need to understand what is decision statement. Basically, what is the condition statement? We need to take a decision based on the program. We need to take a decision, this or that. Okay, these are the theory part of condition statement. Okay, now we going to learn about through using programming in practical way. Okay, first in the first cell, okay, I just set age variable. Age is equal to something 60 50, yeah, 16. I just said 16. Okay, and now I just, if the age is greater than or equal to, okay, or equal to 13. What is the age is 16, but if the age is, if is a keyword. Okay, if the age is greater than 13, greater than or equal to 30, then we press enter in the column. Okay, now I just print you are a teenager. Okay, just print you are a teenager. Okay, if the age is greater than or equal to 13, if after the 13 only, or after 13 or 13 is called teenager, right? Okay, so in the same thing, the age greater than or equal to 13, we print you are a teenager. Otherwise, okay, we just run this code. I just set age 16 15. Okay, now run this code. The 15 is teenager age. Now I tell how to get a user input. Okay, now I just how to get a user input. If there is a number, we need to put int first. Okay, int input. Okay, now and okay, now I run this skill. Now I run this cell. Just a minute. Okay, it's already having 34 for a teenager. Okay, now I run the cell. Run cell. Okay, it asking some input like this. Okay, now we enter 3. It's not print anything. Okay, again run the cell. Run. It asking input. I just enter some 15. You are a teenager. Okay, it is taking user input. Okay, you can give the input using the int and bracket input, open bracket, close bracket, and close the int bracket. Okay, it is taking the integer values. Okay, now instead of input, I just enter your age here. Okay, now I run this cell in the run select cell. Okay, now it's show enter age here. Okay, now enter age just 22. You are a teenager. Okay, now again I run this 12. It's not print anything, right? It's not print anything. It's only work greater than 13. It's only work greater than 13. But I just using here else. Okay. In the previous we only work if the age is greater than or equal to 30, it will be print here. Okay, otherwise it's not print anything. Okay, now we using else and okay, put this column and now enter. Now print you are not a teenager. You are not a teenager. Okay, now I again run the cell, run cell, and it asking enter your name here. I just enter 12. Again level. Okay, now what happened in level will be stored in the age. Okay, because we getting input for user. Okay, this level will be stored in age. Okay, and we check if age greater than 13. The age is level here, so level greater than or equal to 13. It's not greater than or equal greater than 13. So and also not equal to 13. Okay, so in this condition is false. Okay, so it will be relocated to this condition. This is else part. Okay, so we can print if there is this condition is false, we can automatically print else block. Okay, we print you are not a teenager. Okay, now I run this cell. You are not a teenager. Understand what's happening here? Okay, now these are the conditional statement. Okay, now we see another example using if else. Num is equal to 5. Okay, if the num this is a modular operator and num equal to 0, print even. If the number is divided by 2, it's 0, that only it is called even, otherwise it's not even number. Else print odd number. Okay, first we give the 5 to the number and the 5 will be stored in the number and num variable, and if the num is divided by 2, that means num is 5 divided by 2, it's not equal. Okay, not equal to 0. Okay, so in this condition is false. Okay, so we did not print even number, so automatically the else block will be print their values. Okay, now I run this cell, it will be print odd number. When I enter 2, if the number modulus 2 is equal to 2 divided by 2 is 0, right? So 0 equal to 0, so we can print even number here. You can print even number we're getting output of even number here. Okay, these are if else this or that. Okay, this or that, if there is a condition is true, it will be work here, otherwise we can print this. Understand? If I enter another name, another number also, I just enter 16. Okay, 16 is even number, right? So we can print it is print even number, because in this condition 16 divided by 16 divided by 2 is equal to in the divide we getting 0 here, so equal to 0 equal to 0, so we can print even number. Okay, and another thing, now we just set marks is equal to 75. Okay, okay, these are the condition statement here. Okay, these are the condition statement we using. First, a is equal to a is equal to 3, b is equal to 200. If b greater than a, it will be print b is greater than a. Okay, if a is equal to, we setting a variable to 33 and b is equal to 200, so we can store 200 to b. And if the b greater than a, if the b greater than a, yeah, it's true, right? So b is greater than a is will be printed. Okay, if you want to convert this master class into internship, you can convert this master class into certificate internship program. By this program, we giving a 3 major project, and also get project source code and one month internship certificate also, and 1 tedious course access. Okay, these are the advantage of if you need to convert this master class into internship, you get the these functionalities. Okay, these features. Okay, and what are the internship curriculum? Okay, these are the first 10 days, and after that these are the second 10 days, and these are the third 10 days of master class internship contents. Okay, we also see deployment and hosting in this last 10 days. Okay, and also see the deployment control. Okay, and we providing a 3 major project. One is user authentication and card app in Django project, and also student attendance system project in Django. Okay, after the completing of this internship, if you purchase this internship, you can getting the internship certificate also. Okay, and internship certificate look like this. Okay, you can get this internship certificate. Okay, how to enroll the internship? If you want to convert this masterclass into internship, you can scan here and you get the link and proceed by the instruction. You can just register. Okay, and it may cost 799. Okay, if you're interested, you can buy. If you're interested, you can buy. If you're interested, you can buy here. You get the certificate, and we're giving a 3 major project and also source code also. Okay, And we are also conducting the internship plus hackathons in the summer internship 25-26. In this hackathon we are also providing a hands-on training for students. Okay, we just type in the Google pantechelearning.com/internship. You can visit this page and just type. Okay, just type Pantech E-Learning internship. Okay, you can visit this page, and if you want this, you can also have a hands-on experience of all the things. Okay, you just register here. Okay, okay, now we understand. We are already see if else. There is a two thing we already see, and now we see also one of the extra, Elif. Okay, what is Elif? We understand what is Elif. Okay, okay, okay. We just mark variable set 75. Okay, and after that we just type if the marks. In the previous session, in the previous thing we see the two keywords, if and else. What is the purpose? If the condition is satisfied, it will be print the if block, otherwise we print the else block, right? If the condition, these are the condition. Okay, in this condition is true, we get the result of if block, otherwise we get the result of or else block. Okay, if the marks, okay, we now we see what is Elif. Okay, if the marks greater than or equal to 90, that means the greater than or equal to 19, we need to print grade A. Okay, grade A. If the mark, we set already 70, so we get the input here. Okay, int input, and set enter the name, enter the mark here. Okay, now we run this. Sorry, we did not complete the sentence. Just okay, what is error means? It is asking. Okay, it's just asking. Okay, leave this and this. Okay, if the mark greater than or equal to 90, we need to print grade A. Okay, the mark is 90 or greater than 90 is grade A. Okay, and else if okay, Elif, these are the new keyword. Elif marks mark. Okay, mark greater than or equal to 75, it will be print grade B. Okay, if the entered mark is greater than 75, it will be print grade B. Okay, and Elif, okay, otherwise we need to print mark greater than or equal to 60. I need to print grade C. Else print grade D. Else you need to print B. Okay, first we need to enter the mark here. We put in for getting the integer value and input. Okay, and instead of this we'll be printing the terminal. Okay, it's like this. Okay, when I run this, it asking for user input. We need to enter here. Okay, and if the number is stored will be in the mark. Okay, if we entered the mark is greater than 90, it will be print grade A. Otherwise it will be checking in this condition, this Elif condition. Okay, if this condition is true, we did not print here. Okay, now we just checking next Elif block. Okay, next Elif block. Now here checking the mark is greater than 70. If this condition is satisfied, it will be print. If otherwise it not print, we checking another Elif. Okay, we checking another Elif. Okay, we checking another Elif. In this condition it's satisfied or not. If this in this condition also unsatisfied, we finally print the else block. We just understand by entering a value. I just enter the mark is 92. Okay, the mark is 92. It will be stored in this mark and check the mark 92 is greater than 90. Okay, I just run. It will print grade A. Okay, when I enter the mark will be stored here, and if the mark greater than 90, yes, 92 is greater than 90, right? So we can print work in this statement. Okay, now again run this. Now I enter 80. Now it will print grade B. Now 80 is stored in the mark and 80 is greater than 90. No, it is not greater than 90, so it is failed. And after the failed, this condition will be checked. Okay, it's greater than 80. Its mark 80 is greater than 75. So in this condition is satisfied. So we can print grade B. Okay. If I enter, I run again. If I enter 60, it will be print grade C, because we checking here this is failed, and after checking here this is failed, and after checking here this is satisfied. 60 is equal to 60. Okay, that is true. Okay, this condition is true, so we can print grade C here. If I enter 50, okay, enter 50. Now these three conditions are failed. So we print final else block. Now enter. We will print final D else block. Okay. These are the functionality of Elif. Basically, we need to check first condition. If the first condition is failed, we need to check the Elif condition. If this Elif condition is also failed, if there is another Elif condition, we need to check that Elif condition also. And after every condition is failed, only the else block will be print here. Okay, these are the Elif, how Elif block is worked. These are the how Elif block is work. And yeah, now we need to enter another thing. Now we see nested if. Okay, now we see nested if. Now we see nested if. Okay, I just enter x is equal to 10. Okay, which is before that we go to the ppt. Okay, we understand Elif block, right? I mean, need to understand Elif block. And now we nested if. Okay, what is nested if? First, okay, first I set x variable to 10, so this 10 is stored in the x, right? And after y equal to 5, y is stored in the 5 is stored in the y, and if x greater than 5, x is 10 greater than 5, we checking 10 greater than 5. If 10 is greater than 5, I need to enter again if y greater than 2, check again y greater than 2. Now I print, sorry, I mistakenly entered the button. Okay, now I print x and y are large. Okay, now enter. Now x is stored in the 10 is stored in the x, y is stored in the 5, and if the x is greater than 5, x is 10, 10 is greater than 5, right? 10 is greater than 5, so this condition is satisfied, and inside of the block we put another if condition. Okay, another if condition. The inside of if condition we need to put another if condition. It is called nested if. Okay, it is called nested if. It is called nested if. Okay, it's called nested if. X equal to 10, y is equal to 5, and if the x is greater than 5, it will be satisfied, and also instead of the if also satisfied, then only we can print this thing. Okay, y greater than 2. Okay, y is 5, 5 is greater than 2, right? So this condition also satisfied. That's why we print x and y are large. Okay, x and y are large. This is nested if. Okay, okay, input. Why we put int input? We need to take a integer value, and here I just enter the number. That means we need to tell the user enter the number. Okay, now if number greater than equal to 0, I need to print positive. It's okay. Okay, you can try this. If the number, we need to get a input number to the user. Okay, and I need to print the number is positive or negative. First I need to get a user input. How you get the user input? We need to put int input. Okay, int input for integer. Okay, if you enter the number, it will store in the number variable. Okay, and if the number is positive, how we check our number is positive? The greater than 0 is positive number, right? Greater than or equal to 0 also the positive number. Okay, if I enter -1, -3, that is a negative number. Okay, how we guess that? Okay, I am also show that. First we getting the user input, and we just check if the number entered number is greater than or equal to 0. If a number is greater than or 0 is positive number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 or equal to 0 also the tell positive number, okay? 0 also, okay? And so if this number is greater than or equal to 0, we need to print what is positive number, else we print negative number, okay? Understand? Okay, the greater than 0 only it is positive, otherwise it is negative. Now I run, enter any 34, it is positive. Run it again, and now minus 3, it is negative number, okay? Okay. These are nested if. The inside of if we need to put another if condition, and these are called nested if, okay? What is pause, okay? Nested, okay? Okay, now we understand this with another example also. Program. Find the largest of 3 numbers. Find the largest of 3 numbers. It will be the interview question also, okay? Sometimes, okay? And a is equal to 10, okay? Find the largest of the 3 numbers, okay? I just set 3 variables and getting a integer value. So first I set a, I getting a, I need to set integer value, so I put int means integer, and open bracket close bracket, okay? And inside I getting the input open bracket close bracket, okay? And instead of the input we just enter the name. It will be print in the terminal. Sorry, I need to put here. Yeah, we need to close the quotation. Now it will be print. If I remove this, what will be? Okay, it's asking. Just okay. Now what will be? It's show nothing, right? If I enter, okay, it's asking just. Now we put inside of here enter the number. Now it will be show like this, okay? First just run this, okay? First I getting the one value, and the same thing I repeated to getting the sum is find the largest number of 3 numbers. So I getting 3 numbers, need to take 3 numbers, so same thing I said the variable b, variable c. First number is stored in the a, second number is stored in b, third number is stored in c. Now I need to check the a first number a greater than or equal to b. Okay, and I need to check a is greater than or equal to b. Okay, and I need to check and is the both condition are true, it will be true. Okay, and I check a greater than or equal c, greater than equal of c, print a is the largest, a is greater than or b, and check a is greater than c. If the a is greater than of b and c, it will be print largest number. So that's why we checking a is greater than b and a is greater than c. If these both conditions are satisfied, only we need to print a is larger. Understand? And also we check in the Elif block. In this condition is true, in this condition false, otherwise we need to check the Elif. Okay, and b greater than equal to a, and b is greater than or equal to c, b greater than or equal to c. Okay, that means we checking in this condition is false, and we check the Elif. Now we checking b is greater than a, b is greater than c. That means we can check the another true in b. Okay, now we print b is the largest, and final else. Now print c is the largest. If everything is checking, final answer is c, right? So we can check print that. Now I run this program, it will be show user input. I just check 7 and he asking for number 2 for b value, so I enter 34 and now enter 3. It will be answer is what is b is larger. Okay, I just check number for a, copy this, and for b, number for c. Okay, number c. Now save this. Now I enter, it will be run. Enter the number for a, I need to enter 10. Enter for 20, I need to enter 20, and 30. That means c is greater, right? So we print c is larger. We check a is 30, b is 20, c is 10. That means a is greater. We print a is greater. Okay, we just checking the both condition by using user input. Okay, these are the understanding of Elif, if, Elif, else. These are the 3 conditions. Okay. Okay, now we understand. Pause. We understand nested if, right? Now we understand pause statement, why we use pause. Okay, basically what is pause? Your pause, okay, let's write in command. Pause means nothing is printed and also no error also. Okay, pause means nothing is printed and also no error. If first I asking name, I just asking input. If you using a integer, put int, otherwise we put only input. Enter the name, okay, and finish with colon, double colon. And now check name. The entered name is equal to okay, what is the name? We type Elif, okay. Is if the name is Elif, print, okay, we just pause, otherwise we need to print. Oh yes, sorry, I mistakenly press, otherwise we need to print not Elif, okay, this is non bola, okay, this type bola, not bola. Okay, now I run this program. First I getting input, I just type server, okay, enter. Server is not bola, okay. That means in stories it will be stored the name, and we checking it's not equal to bola, so we can print the else block, okay, right? And now we enter bola, but it's not printing anything, right? The entered value and this value is same, right? Equal to bola, so we can enter the pause, okay. If the using the pause, it will be print nothing and also not showing error, okay. We just used to pause the statement, okay. If also it's meaning I enter 5, and if the number equal to 5, I need to pause. If number equal to 5, I need to pause, otherwise I need to print that number, okay. Now enter, okay. I need to take the input, so change the input into input. Let's run. I just enter 5, it will be print nothing, okay. Oh yeah, again enter, sorry, 7 6, it will be print 6, okay, because it is not equal to 5, so we can use the else block, print the same number. But we enter 5, it will be not printing anything, it will be and also not showing error. That is a use of pause, okay, that is a use of pause, okay. We are understanding the if statement here. We are understanding the all kind of condition statement, okay. In the next class we will see the another thing also, okay. Is there any doubt? You can ask me now. Okay, is there any doubt? You can ask. I will answer the question. We understand everything, right? The pause is used to just pause. Just pause. What is the, if you see the YouTube, you can pause, right? The pause means we just stop the program. That is called pause. We just stop the program. Here also we just stop the program. Okay, next if is, yeah, okay. Thank you for your joining, and if there is any doubt, you can ask me. And also, okay, just and if you have a doubt, and you can also refer in my LinkedIn ID also. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, bye. Thank you for watching.